Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're talking Carlos King. Anything I say is alleged in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me, free to subscribe to this channel, Anonymous Tea, free to subscribe to my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast, free to follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast, free to follow me on the Instagram is at Anonymous Reality Tea, free to share everywhere, free to share with your friends, your foes, your family, all of the things, you guys. Like these videos, like the video so that it gets out into the algorithm, y'all. So we need to talk Carlos King, and it's his grandmaster plan to destroy the Bravo shows. I'm just trying to figure out, like, what is the end game here? Because obviously it's clear to me he wants his job back. But it's clear to me that Bravo wants nothing to do with him. Let me, kind of put this into some perspective, right? He overhyped Mia on Real Housewives of Potomac, right? And she's crashing and burning. Trying to do these damage control lives with, her ex-husband, soon-to-be ex-husband, whatever. Trying to do damage control. Last night on Carlos King's Mr. Reality TV recap show now is he's trying to walk it back. Dustin is dragging Mia and all the things. And then, of course, we have how, of course, Carlos likes to overhype Dr. Heavenly and her role in Married to Medicine. That is in the toilet, you guys. Nobody is respecting the clown behavior and the gutter snipe behavior that is taking place on the show. Whose idea was it to gas up Sweet Tea and Dr. G to go out to eat with them, spend all this time with them, make them feel like they were going to be a part of the group, a part of the team, only for them to get on the show and they flip the script once Quad signs her contract and comes back to the show? Now y'all want to blame Phaedra for it all. And try to make Sweet Tea like she's out here negotiating deals for y'all and all this and that. Do y'all see the pattern of it all? Because normally, Bravo's not trying to, really they've been trying to hold people accountable. And notice how Bravo handled the Kenya situation with what happened at her event and her posting what she posted about her cast member, right? That got her suspended from the show. Carlos instead rewards Martell. Mel told him to his face that she wanted Martell fired, and instead Carlos King rewards him, continues to enable his debauchery. And then one of the biggest moments of the season was the Dollar Tree Field Day event that was put on by Destiny that turned into a complete epic fail, a complete and epic disaster. And not addressed at all at the reunion because it features, once again, Martell having an outburst. Martell having a temper tantrum. So no, we can't have that in a bad light. But Bravo stepped in with Kenya and said, you know what, we're going to put you on ice. We're going to put you on ice because you need to learn a lesson that we're not trying to play these type of games on reality TV. And then Carlos King having the audacity also on LAMH to do a retread of what happened on Rojas season 9, but claims innocence, that he has no affiliation, that he has nothing to do with his quote-unquote departure, even though he swears up and down he's not fired. But then you encourage this grooming nonsense from Destiny on LAMH? Like, what is the end game, Carlos King? What is your master plan to destroy the Bravo shows that you watch, or in particular take down the the ones with the predominantly black cast, like Real Housewives of Potomac and Married to Medicine, and also potentially Real Housewives of Atlanta? Because we see how much you hyped up Marlo, only for Marlo to no longer be on the show. And you are now trying to really go hard and hyping up Portia. But again, this is the thing too with Housewives, right? This is the thing with any reality TV. If you leave the show for a period of time, even if it's for a season or two, you're not going to come back the same. And Phaedra's been gone from Housewives for Atlanta for several seasons. So I don't anticipate her comeback being the same. I feel like the true test is going to be whoever they cast for season 17. This is going to be the warm-up, getting yourself back in front of that audience. So all this overhyping of Portia, and she doesn't deliver the way that you want her to, or this overhyping of Phaedra being back when, I'm not anticipating much to happen. It's unnecessary. But I just feel like Carlos King, and this is my opinion, I feel like he is so desperate to be back at Bravo that he is encouraging the cast members from some of these reality shows that are still on Bravo, that are still active cast members. Hey, you want to do something messy? You want to do something cool? Why don't you do this? Let's do this. And it completely crashes and burns. Carlos is nowhere to be found when all of these people crash and burn and get dragged on the internet, and the audience is sick of their madness. But then you have the audacity to blame Mel fans and the Millimeters for the direction of how much in the toilet Love and Marriage Huntsville is, and potentially is done over and done with. Can you make it make sense? Can you make it make sense? But I just have been noticing, I've been noticing for a while a pattern, right? Of Carlos King either trying to recreate storylines that he had over at Bravo onto his shows on OWN, and it continues to not bode well. And it's reached the point where these people who do not need the show, who do not need the check, who do not need the fame, who do not need the exposure, are quitting left and right and telling Carlos King, thanks but no thanks, I can do this by myself. I can do this on my own without you. You don't respect me. You don't appreciate me. You just want to destroy and humiliate black women on your shows, so I'm out. And then if that's not enough, Carlos King wants to, manipulate these so-called friendships that he has with certain reality stars at Bravo, and now all of a sudden we are seeing the pits of HELL. And it was already bad on Married to Medicine to begin with. But now it looks like you're in cahoots, it looks like you're canoodling, because I feel like there's more to the story of Dr. Heavenly disappearing from Mr. Mondays, or from Messy Mondays, rather. It went from Messy Mondays to Mr. Mondays to now reality TV recap show. Make it make sense. But something weird is going on. And I am surprised by now that Bravo has not stepped in, that Bravo has not put the kibosh on things. Because you would think at this point, simple math, simple research would be like, hey, this is giving deja vu. This is giving, some of the complaints, some of the issues, some of the people had with Carlos King when he was here. Why do we feel like history is repeating itself? When we are trying to evolve and put together decent reality TV programming, we're not going to go below a certain level. We're not going to go gutter. We're not going to do anything that looks like or resembles any type of revenge P. We're not going to do anything to where we're going to be having all these exes come back and things escalate to violence or people about to fight and all these things. We're not going to do any of that. But hear ye, we're seeing all types of madness and foolishness ensue right before our eyes, right in front of us, y'all. And something has to give. Something has to make sense as to why this is happening, as to why this is taking place, y'all. We got to get to the bottom of it. But nonetheless, I think that's what this is, because it was weird how bad Carlos King is trying to backtrack, or how he tries to stay silent now on certain topics and certain conversations on Married to Medicine, because it's like you knew that you were trying to influence certain storylines. You were trying to influence certain things that happen. We know you don't like Sweet Tea. You said she needed to put, what was it, eggs and stuff on a vision board and manifest her fertility to happen, for her to have a baby? Like you're out of order. You're out of order. You're out of line. And it's no coincidence that certain friendships, certain relationships that you have with these Bravo celebrities are now turning their show into the pits of HELL. Even though, like I said, Married to Medicine was basically already there. But now you're just sinking to new lows. To the point you got Dr. Heavenly now trying to make tears happen and all these things when she meant what she said with those ignorant comments. Make it make sense. So there's that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.